Day from all of us at A Game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, Femininity, coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what we're talking about today is why Black women really can't stand femininity. And I know I've circled around this topic a couple of times, but until we as Black women get it, I'm going to have to keep circling around to the various things that's got us messed up in the game, that's really got us in a situation where we don't even understand the femininity that we supposed to have. And even though I got a clip to share with you, you know, I just really want to talk for a quick second about our perception. But you know what? Let me show you the clip. Shout out once again to Daily Wrap Up crew. And I'm just gonna share it real quick with you guys.
It says, do women feel like they should compete for a man?
No.
Really?
No, not at all.
That's
One, you could be the best woman out here, be the best guac giver, all that. Like, you could be the best at everything, the best, his best, everything. And he will still go cheat on you with something less. So
it's just 20 seconds in. Okay, I'm gonna let him finish.
but don't compete for that man. Why? Wait, I want to know.
Don't compete for that man.
If a man loves you,
I will.
wait. No. Why would I compete when I'm the prize?
What?
No.
The prize in what aspect? Like,
The prize in terms of you as a man are 9 out of 10 you're pursuing me.
you mean by default?
No, I mean by the standard of what it is. I have never dated somebody that was more valued or cherishable. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the people that I choose, they're bad picks for real. So
whose issue is that? Didn't I talk about the apple picker? Didn't I just have a conversation with everybody about she just proved my point. She hasn't had anybody that was more valuable in a relationship than her. So then you've never met your better. She's never met a man that's her better. But they say that to indicate that there are no men that are better, and there are, sweetheart. You just, like I said, 50 apples to a cart. 10 apples are rotten. You run into all 10 of them. That's a apple picking problem. What's the other 40 apples then? The other 40 apples is what? How did you manage to bypass 40 apples to get to the rotten 10? Let's keep going just a little while.
That's how you do a bad quarterback.
I could be. I'm trying to get better. I'm working on it, okay? But what I'm saying is this. I'm the shit. So I'm not fighting for you. I'm not playing no game for you. If you want to play the field, that's fine. We can both play the field together. And at the end of the day, when you sit down and you look at all your cards, if you decide it's not me, that's your mistake to make. But what I'm not about to do is sit here and make a fool of myself and do this whole pick me thing for what? You see what I bring to the table in the beginning. You know how I'm giving it up. People, I'm serious. Men tell me all the time, oh, you're a different type of woman. You got passion.
What exactly?
I wanna let me skip forward just a little bit so you can hear her say this.
What do y'all be looking for us to do? Because my thing is, I feel like a lot of the times what I see is like men want women to like embarrass themselves, basically to be like chosen. Like that's what I was about to say. That goes back to what I was saying.
Brooklyn for cheesecake. That's embarrassing.
What?
And I'm gonna stop it right there. Because Black women, we gotta do better than this, than the narratives. We regurgitate this stuff. like it's a fact, like it's the lived experience of most of you. First thing first, one of the young ladies was like, you can be a man everything and he's still gonna cheat. Y'all have never been a man's everything because y'all don't know how to be a man's everything. And y'all ain't been in no relationship to be a man's everything, to quote unquote get cheated on. Because if you really want to be real, if you ain't never been married, you ain't never been cheated on. How about that? We got to stop running with these, just running off at the narrative, just running off at the mouth with regurgitated, ingrained, programmed sayings and programmed responses without actually thinking about what is being said to us and what we're saying and why we're saying it. That's the defense that Black women have against femininity. We don't want to be feminine, and we don't want to get into that energy with a man because he gonna cheat on you, quote unquote, with something less. Let me let y'all in on a little something. 1 second. If in fact a man is calling himself getting his needs met by another woman, it's probably because you have this attitude with him. You have this attitude with him. And I'm not here to say cheating is right or wrong, whatever the case may be. It's a deal breaker for some. It's not a deal breaker for others. But I'm going to get into this at another point this week. Black women overuse cheating because, like I said, the half of y'all ain't been in a relationship to get cheated on, let alone a marriage and a commitment of any type at all. You ain't said no vow before man or God or beast. And you think because you've been kicking it with a dude for 3 weeks and letting him dig your guts out, that that's a relationship, and now he's supposed to text another female because if he do text her on Facebook or DM her on Instagram, now he's cheating on you. You ain't in a relationship, boo-boo kitty. We're going to have to stop it with these narratives about femininity and why we're afraid to be women. And why we always equate our being women to whatever it is, the quality of men that we think do or don't deserve that. And then equating femininity or feminine women to pick-me women or women who would degrade or women who would embarrass themselves. It's not embarrassing for a woman to be a woman. It's not an embarrassment. It's not a degradation. It's not a devaluing of a Black woman to be a woman. We readily admit that other groups of women are feminine and we are not. But then on the flip side of that, we talk about them women in a negative way. Oh, she's a pushover. Oh, she's a doormat. Oh, she's a pick-me. Oh, she's a this, she's a that. We're the only group of women that have specific derogatory terms that we like to use to point towards other feminine women, especially feminine Black women. We really run a sister down. I can't tell you how many times women get in my comment section and say the nastiest, filthiest things to me. The name calling is on 1,000 with my so-called sisters who believe in girl power, who believe in Black girl magic, who believe in the sisterhood of Black women. I call cap because you only believe in that sisterhood when all of y'all can be masculine and hate men together. Any expression of empathy towards Black men and say, okay, we can see their point of view on things. We can kind of see it be balanced. That automatically gets a name call. A woman who's not flipping the mouth with her husband every time he say something, she got something she gotta say. You will have another chick somewhere around her. You just gonna let him tell you what to do. You know, you run your man. You run your man. How has that been working for you? Because you married, but you can't stand that Negro because you can put a battery in his back. Because he let you run him. You don't even respect this dude. But you want me to disrespect mine. You want me to talk crazy to mine to prove to another chick that ain't providing, ain't problem solving, ain't protecting, and ain't procreating with me to prove to another chick somewhere that I wear the pants and I got this dude's balls in a sling somewhere. If that ain't the stupidest stuff that I have ever heard in my life, I'm mad with y'all again. Y'all gonna hear about it this week. Because I'm mad with the narratives. I'm mad with how we keep perpetuating stuff. That little clip I showed on the other day with that little girl in 3rd grade, that really ticked me off. It really ticked me off. It got under my skin. It saddened me. It infuriated me. And it just let me know we have a long, long way to go as a group of women because we degrade one another when we see a woman, a black woman that don't got all this mouth and lip and hatred. And we like to say, oh, we hate men. That's exactly what you're doing. Because any woman that don't express that say, oh, I love my husband. I love him. And that love actually come with respect. The love that I have for him actually comes with the respect that I have for him. So no, I'm not going to stand toe to toe and call him all out his name and say this and say that, get under his skin, hit below the belt, whatever I got to do to try to prove to my gynocratic hyena friends and family that I'm running this man. Because that's what the hyena clan likes to see. Because in a hyena clan, the females rule. And if you got feminine black women running around here actually ashamed, actually, trying to hide the fact that they are submissive to their men. That they do like the order and the leadership, the system, order, and structure that they men have instilled in the home. And they do abide by it. And it does make their life easier. It does make things more bearable. They don't have to do it alone. They do have the support of someone who they love and respect and who love and respect them. And black women will come through and talk about that's what they want, but you don't have the no love or respect. Why should I have to do this? Why should I have to do that? That's the hallmark of somebody that don't want to do it. If you had a child that always questioned every chore you gave them, every direction you gave them, every time you said something to them, they got mouth. They disobedient. Why I gotta do that? Why I gotta do what you say? Why? You know what? You gonna get tired of that. Listen, little human being, I supply every need you have ever had in your whole entire life. That's why you do what I tell you. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about the fact that I have a whole responsibility to you? To rear and raise you properly, to be a productive, intelligent human being, an adult going out into this world, and that I have a responsibility to prepare you for this world as best as I possibly can. And that comes with rules, regulations, systems, orders, structures, and leaderships. It comes with that. And you're not going to give me a whole hard time with bad followership. And every time I breathe and say you got to do something, you got 2 breaths to say why you ain't got to do it. You get real tired of that. You know, our kids get whoopings for that. Because you constantly got something to say. What happened, black women? Scared to be women, ridicule each other for being women. ridicule each other for being feminine. These men gonna cheat on you. These men ain't gonna pick you. I'm not being a woman because of the men. I'm being a woman because that's what the Most High made me. And I like it. I don't hate being a woman. I actually like being a woman. I enjoy being a woman. And most importantly, I know how to be one. So let me know what you think. Go down in the comment section, put your comments. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.